D. E. F. G. A. Two left. B. Yeah, we'll do one more. And C. Folks.
Oh yeah.
The
Triple
squeak of
C,
today
baby.
is the big screaming note of tomorrow. You got to get that in your noggin. I wasn't even planning on making this video, but it occurred to me last week I had a student, pretty much high school age. I'm not going to say too much because he's one of the subscribers here. He was frustrated, dejected, depressed because we've been doing a lot of different things, and he said, well, I still can't knock out the double G, and the E and F are weak. We're talking about right above high C. And I said, well, let's hear what you got. And he could play the high C okay. No problem. You can play the D. No problem. But when he went to the E, it was real squirrely. The F wasn't coming out. Nothing really there. And then the G, double G was just really nothing. So I stopped him there and I said, okay, you're frustrated because you can't get a ball busting Birdland, Maynard Ferguson, double G. Yeah, that's right. I'm frustrated. I said, well, okay, don't blow a lot of air through the horn. Let's just hear you just squeak. Hit that note out. Squeak. Don't hardly put any air through the horn, just squeak. Squeak it out. He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. If I'd had a loaded, dirty, hairy 44 Magnum, cocked it back and said, squeak that double G out or this gun is going to blow you to smithereens, we'd be having a funeral right now. He could not squeak it out. And that brought me back to my roots. And I don't know if you've heard this saying, but the squeak of today is the note of tomorrow.
The squeak of today is the note of tomorrow. The squeak of today is the note of tomorrow.
Okay, maybe you've heard that before. Now, what if you can't squeak? You must be a squeaker before you can be a screamer. So, are you hooked on trumpet screaming and screaming high notes? You love it? Yeah, I like it myself. Well, if you are, and you want to be able to do that, but you can't squeak out the note that you want to get, doorbells and bells and whistles should be going off in your head, saying, wait a minute, let me work on just getting a couple squeaks to happen first, and then we have a very tiny but small foundation to work on. So that is what this video was all about. It's kind of a trumpet lesson, isn't it? A tutorial. Go up like I did in octaves and see how high you can get, but don't worry about putting power beat. That's a different practice session. That's a different technique. That's Claude Gordon or whatever you're doing. This is not that. You're just going up as squeaky as you can. How high can you go in squeaks? You got to figure that out first before you get depressed and mad at yourself that you don't have ball busting, paint peeling, hair splitting double G's. I mean, find out where your squeaks are, and then we have something to build on. So I'll leave you with my triple C squeak that you heard at the beginning. Gotta squeak it before you can scream it. Boom, Kurt Thompson. Like this video, subscribe, and watch a lot more. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.